All right, people, before we get started, I got a personal service announcement that I want to make. And I want to make it real clear before I get started on this video. And also, I want to give a shout out to one of my supporters because they wanted me to talk about this topic. But anyway, if you're watching this, shout out to you. But now we got that out the way. My second announcement is, ladies and gentlemen, we have made it to 11K. Can you believe that? 11K. And I haven't made an announcement like that in a long time, but the reason why I want to come up here and congratulate y'all, because y'all been down with me since day one. It's been a long time coming. I've been doing this for 3 years now. Time has flew, and look where I'm at. But I want to give a shout out to the man upstairs, and of course, y'all. Without y'all, I would not be where I'm at today. But guess what? I still got more work to do. And I'm going to keep on working until I get to the top. Straight up. But 11K, y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank y'all so much. My real supporters. Day one supporters. You know who you are. I'll see y'all in the comments. But yeah, I had to come up here and thank y'all for that. Because remember, I didn't do this by myself. We did it together. Teamwork makes the dream work. And that's how we do it over here. But anyways, that's enough about me flapping my gums. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get on with this topic. Your enemies are being biased when you speak the truth. They cannot handle it. One thing about your enemies, your haters, the naysayers, the critics, the moment when you open up your mouth and speak the truth, they can't handle it. They will cover their ears up because they know soon as you open up your mouth, they will be draining. And by draining, they will be intimidated by your words. Because your words, it hit like a wrestler. Let me take it back to WWF. Your words is so powerful, it will give them the Stone Cold Stunner. The rock bottom like The Rock. It will choke slam them like The Undertaker. Every time you say something real, they always gotta have an opinion about what you are saying. Or better yet, or what you are doing. You will have these gang of folks that's living in the lie, living in the dark, want to come up and dim your light and try to tell you, you ain't doing this right, you ain't saying that right. But let's be clear here. Everything that you are doing or saying, it triggers them. You are reminding them they should be doing what you're doing, but the reason why these people coming at you like this, because they are biased. They scared and intimidated. They know it's wrong. It's like they try to bully you, but you still stand on your 10 toes, no matter what. But at the end of the day, it's going to eat them alive. Okay, every time you say something real, sometimes you ain't got to say nothing. Your body language, the way you walk into a room with confidence, the way you look a person in their eyes, that says a lot right there. And it scared the living hell out of them. When I say it's scared the living out of them. You make people so nervous. You make people want to do on themselves. Because that's how real and authentic you really is. And that right there, that's something they can't handle. When you are that elephant in the room, the biggest shark in the ocean, you will intimidate a lot of people, fake people that can't handle the truth. And trust and believe me, when you are a chosen one, when you are different, you're going to have a lot of people come up against you for no apparent reason. But that's all right, because it lets you know right there, you're doing something right. It's going to seem unfair, but look at it like this. They mad because they didn't answer the call. But it's never too late to answer that call. But they mad at you because you had the guts, the courage. And I'm going to be blunt and rated R when I say this. You let your balls hang low for the fellas. And you showing them they need to be doing the same thing you doing. Not giving an F. And go out there and just put in the work. Ladies, you let the other 3 or 4s know as well. You don't care how many hyenas coming up against you, ladies. You still putting in that work. When you open up your mouth and talk your ish, they got something to say. Girl, she don't know what she talking about. Ladies, you know how you talk. She don't know what she talking about. He don't know what he talking about, bruh. That lets you know right there you doing something right. If you got 5, 10, 20, 30, 50, 80, 100, even more coming up against you, you a powerful son of a gun. You bad to the bone. Like MJ, you are bad. With a capital B, you are bad. The truth hurt people's feelings. But one thing about the truth, it doesn't care who's mad, who pissed off, and who's crying. But one thing about the truth, it's going to set you free. And you have to set all of your enemies free. You don't care if they were blood or not, you had to set them free. At the end of the day, what you doing, everybody can't do. But that's imagine if the whole world minded their own business and wasn't afraid to stand out. The world would be a better place. But you got people out there that refuse to answer the call, refuse to stand out, and just want to be caught up in the Walking Dead matrix. But not you, though. That's why they want to cancel you. They want to silence your voice. This is why they want you off this earth. But let me tell y'all something. Everything they trying to do end up recycling, which means backfiring. You could walk into a room with straight confidence. You ain't got to open up your mouth. And they could feel some type of way. Because your presence scares the living hell out of them. They know you are the truth without even you open up your mouth. Your presence is the truth. The way you carry yourself is the truth. Some people gotta pretend that act like they the truth. But other people can see right through them. But not you, though. Excuse me. You can tell when somebody's faking the funk. You could tell somebody real or not. That's why when they look at you, they know you can smell it on them. You can smell that pure fakeness. You can just smell it. Hell, even a dog can smell it on them. And one thing about dogs, they're going to know if you're a good person or a bad person. And I'm not comparing you to no dog, but the moment when you get near a person's presence, you can tell if they full of you know what or they authentic. That's why they come up against you, because they don't told on themselves. I don't like what he doing. I don't like what she doing. Come on, y'all, let's team up again so make them quit. Let's make them fold. Let's make them squeal like a pig. But now they squealing. Now they folding. Now they crying. Now they embarrassed. They tried everything in the book that make you fold, that make you shut up. But you didn't shut up. You kept on speaking your truth. You kept on speaking your mind. They want you to be silent, but you refuse to be silent. Satan himself wanted you to shut up, but you refuse. That's why they all scared and nervous. Like I told you earlier, you might have made these people boo-boo on themselves. The only thing I can tell y'all for them, have them some toilet tissue, because it ain't going to be pretty. Because long as you got your teeth in your mouth and your tongue, they about to sit on the toilet and just drop a whole load. Because you're going to keep on talking your ish until the day you in the funeral home. God forbid. But you about to make them real nervous. Your truth has or is about to embarrass them. So let them be biased. Let them be mad, pissed off, and furious. Let them be in their little feelings. Because at the end of the day, you're going to talk your talk. You're going to talk your... And you're going to bag it up. When I said bag it up, you're going to bag it all the way up. And here's another thing about your so-called friends, aka enemies. They see what you're doing. They like it, but they don't want you to do it. They want somebody else to do it. They will support a celebrity. They don't give a rat's behind about them. But you, they ain't gonna like it because it's you. They grew up with you. But a celebrity, they will clap for them. But when you speaking on some real positive stuff, oh no, you need to stop. Shut up, turn it off. Girl, put that book down. They want you to be quiet. They want you to be like them, a nobody. But you were born to be a somebody. So keep on doing your thing, ladies and gentlemen. I don't care who don't like it. And I don't care who get mad. Let them be biased. Let them be mad. They could be mad until the cows come home. Let them talk about you. They could talk about you until their tongue fall out their mouth. They can talk about you till their rotten teeth fall out their mouth. Let them talk until they get a headache. But long as you happy, that's all that matters. But you ain't gonna start speaking your truth though. Oh no. Not for nobody. They already can't handle your presence. But the truth, they scared the truth. Oh yeah. If they don't like what you're saying, then why are they keep on concentrating on you and paying attention to you? Like I told you yesterday, they're obsessed with you. It's embarrassing. They don't got to the point, every time you say something, they willing to listen. But now that with me, if I dislike somebody, not hate, dislike, and they were talking about something, I will not be paying attention. But they are paying attention to you because they know you're right. And they look like envious little dog hearts. They know you are right. But see, they want to make it seem like you're doing something wrong or saying something wrong. They want to embarrass you. They want you to be ashamed. But you about to put them to shame. And you finna embarrass them. For some of you, you already done did it. And I don't blame you. And I won't feel bad either. Keep talking your talk. Keep doing what you're doing. Let the critics do their job. They got one job. Let them do what they got to do. Because at the end of the day, you up here And they down there. They haven't even started yet, ladies and gentlemen. And they got a long way to go, if they ever start. But it's room for everybody, right? But keep talking your talk, ladies and gentlemen. Because at the end of the day, you were born authentic. And for them, they were born plastic, aka made in China. And they want to be just like you so bad. But they could never, and I mean never. So with that being said, don't silence your voice for nobody. Speak. Talk your ish. Even when you walk into a room, let your presence do the talking. And look them dead in their eyes if they ever say something to you. But we're going to go ahead and wrap that up. And that's like The Rock. They're going to smell. And they are about to smell what the spiritual warriors are cooking. And we ain't playing over here either. You dig what I'm saying? We ain't playing. And the words of Stone Cold Steve Austin. And that right there is the bottom line. Once again, thank you all for the support. 11K, baby. We still heading to the top. I ain't finished. I'm just now getting started. But yeah, y'all like, comment, subscribe. Y'all share the video. God bless you all. Y'all be safe out there. And be looking out for the next video. But once again, y'all be safe. Stay low key. Move in silence. And don't tell nobody what you got going on. Let them laugh, let them mark. At the end of the day, you going to be at the top and they still going to be at the bottom. And like I told you, your enemies, they mad right now. Let them be biased. Because every time you speak the truth, they can't handle it. So let you know right there, they living in darkness and they are fake, like plastic, made in China. They made in China, y'all. Like stuff you buy, like a remote control. It says made in China. But y'all catch my drill. But yeah, I don't said enough. Let me get up out of here. But stay focused. I love you all. God bless. Talk to y'all later. And I'll see you later. You heard me? Peace.